Hello there, Dr. Sheep here. Welcome back to the TGIF Talks, episode 66. I'm joined by my co-host today, Will.
Hello.
Alright, roll the intro.
Wouldn't you like to get away?
It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday.
And they're always glad you came.
You know, when I get copyright claim for that one of these days, we're gonna have to figure out something else out. That day is coming, because I cannot do Everybody Knows Your Name anymore, because that gets copyright claimed, because, I don't know, I guess YouTube finally picked up on that. Screw them. Anyways, this podcast is broken down into 4 parts. First, we have how it beats given, followed by the news. Sorry, Corona news. Well, could be news in the future, eventually. Followed by the comments, followed by a random 4th topic. I don't know where we're going to start on that random 4th topic, because there's a lot of stuff we got to unpack about the past weekend, and I don't even know if we're going to get to that. So, you know what? Okay. We'll just divide up the How Our Weeks Have Been segment into 2 different segments. And we'll talk about my job interview this week. And then we'll talk about this weekend just as a whole. You know, because it's a very interesting weekend, if I do not say so myself. So it is a Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Also, when was the last time it was just you and I for a podcast?
I think it's been a while. I don't think, have we ever?
Yes. Do you remember Indian Cave Park?
Oh yeah.
We did it when we got back.
But we couldn't get it to work there, so we had to wait till we got home.
Right, because we couldn't read comments
and-
because there's literally no
Yeah.
service there. Except for on that stump.
Yep, on that stump.
Because you could get a foot and a half off the ground, which is just enough to get 3G, which was enough to send Snapchats.
We should have done the podcast on the roof of the camper.
Oh, God. Well, you know what? We can always do that in the future, just in the yard, on a non-windy day. Just go up there on lawn chairs and just, hello, and hope to God we don't tip back and die.
We should do a podcast on the roof of the house.
No, I will never get back on the roof of the house ever again. I refuse to.
On the porch roof. It's not that high. I go up there every year twice.
I've been up there once, and I about pissed my pants. I'm never going back up there again. I literally shook like this. I couldn't do anything. My uncle was yelling at me the entire time, and I'm like, I can't do anything.
Nice.
Not Phil and Kyle's dad, the other uncle on that side. The one who's so proud of me because I'm being a banker. And when I didn't invite him to my graduation, my dad was like, you're going to have to invite him despite what everybody says. I'm like, oh. Just imagine. Hear me out here. Imagine. So, my graduation party, right? Dr. Sheep comes up in conversation because it probably will. I can only imagine it will. Oh, you're good. I can only imagine it will, right?
Huh? What?
Just imagine my graduation party, right? Dr. Sheep will come up in conversation. I almost guarantee it will. And they're like, okay, let's watch one of your videos. And they pick this freaking podcast. And we are 4 minutes in, so I doubt they'll listen that long. But say they just, I don't know, they get to that part. And we mention, they're like, wait a minute here. And I'm like, uh-oh. Oh, the irony. I doubt it. Nobody ever listens. Truth be told, nobody's been watching the videos. So, like, again, 4th segment. But it was a rough weekend. Anyways, so how was the banquet?
Pretty good. Got a bunch of stuff.
You got a bunch of stuff? So what position are you?
Parliamentarian.
So you do nothing. At least when I was historian, they were like, "Do you want to do the scrapbook?" And I'm like, "Sure." I don't think I did anything for the scrapbook.
We don't have a historian.
Oh, right. You don't have enough
We didn't
people
have
to
enough.
to barely have a probably pro team, let alone. I was talking to Rooster and I was like, you know, the chapter's in rough shape when the president is somebody that nobody knows. I was like,
Yeah.
who is this? I don't know who this is. I mean, the last name sounds familiar, but as does General Cutlers, who died at the Battle of Little Horn. But that's besides the point. You know, I saw that on. Do you have her on Snapchat? The previous president's Instagram post. No,
What?
The previous president's Instagram.
Yeah.
She made a post, and I was just like, oh, a nobody. I have no idea who the hell she was. I'm like, who are you? I've never seen you before in my life. So okay, you're parliamentarian, so you do literally absolutely nothing. However, I'm hoping next year with this new advisor that things will the FFA chapter will be back to the way things used to be.
Yeah.
In theory. Or should I have,
In theory.
or should I show up and do a big like U.S. military style campaign? Not like going and shooting freaking terrorists, but going in and being like, who wants some candy and pens? Also, sign this postcard and we'll send you magazines about our latest technology and innovation about blowing up Muslims. How does that sound?
Yes.
I meant to say terrorists there. I'm sorry, but it's synonymous in the U.S. military. Unfortunately, they shoot civilians, so what's it matter? It's not good. But that's the state of the world we live in. Where was I going with that joke? Right. Should I do that? Should I like come in for a meeting and be like, we want you to join the FFA FFA. Why? Because I need you to lick dirt like I did. So technical difficulties, we're back. Anyways, I want you to lick dirt with me like I did.
What?
Did I ever tell you that story?
No.
So it's state land judging. And, God, somebody was like, you gotta lick the dirt, you gotta taste the dirt. So I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Might as well. So I pick up a piece of the subsoil. And I just go, yep. And I lick a piece of subsoil.
Wow.
It wasn't good.
I wouldn't suppose so.
But anyways, that's how we're going to advertise to people to get to join the FFA. Like, hey, you get to lick dirt. I mean, truth be told, land judging is probably the worst competition next to livestock judging.
I didn't like it.
I hate land judging. I hate all. You know what? I hate all those competitions. But parliamentary procedure and animal science. Did I ever tell you about how I got wrangled into doing mech systems?
No.
So it was like, was it mech systems? I don't know. Oh, goodbye. What are you trying to do?
Nothing. I was trying to get rid of something.
Anyways, so I got wrangled into doing, I don't remember what the hell it was called, but it's something like mech systems. Anyways, no training, nothing. This was literally the day before. No training, no practice, nothing. I'm like, oh, great. So I show up the next day. I have to go sit in some room. They give me this test, a resistance and voltage meter, and they're just like, here you go. And I'm like, what? There's a circuit board in front of you. And I'm like, what holes do I poke this in? I have no idea. I didn't know what I was doing. It was horrible. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what any of it meant. It was ridiculous. I hated it. Are you distracted?
No, I'm making sure that nothing on the wall behind me has my name on it.
Oh, yeah, you probably should think about that ahead of time. Oh, guys, you see the light switch back there? Handmade by yours truly. Oh, God. Handmade, the American flag. Before it was a symbol of terrorism. Thank you.
Terrorism.
Hey, in some countries it is. Afghanistan is a great example. Anyways. Oh, God, here we're back to shooting terrorists. Jesus Christ, what is this podcast turning into? There's no Kyle. Can't keep us in line. Anyways, so, yeah. Should I, like, okay, so, like, whoever you find out this new advisor is, I'm gonna have to, like, meet them, come down there, and, like...
I already know who it is.
Oh. Do you feel like sharing their name?
Not really.
Oh, this is, it was, what's-his-face's, accomplice.
Yes.
Oh, I've never met the person, so I don't know.
They're very nice.
Oh, wait, it's his wife, isn't it?
I think they're just engaged.
No, they have a child.
No, they don't.
My old student teacher, who used to go... Hold on. Well, is she, like, new to the game? Alright, so, we're back. Is this... No. She's veteran.
She came from Newman.
Wait. Wait a minute. That FFA program's been, like, alive for, like, 4 years and it already lost its advisor?
She just started it. She literally started that FFA program.
And then left. Did they hire somebody new?
Well, no. Well, the thing is, she was waiting for our chapter to get an open spot.
Oh, she wanted to work here in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
So, left the new chapter that she built by herself. And, well, I mean, she basically has to rebuild this one, so... This one got nuked after my senior year. Like, literally nuked. Like, The program was at probably an all-time high my junior year. Senior year, it dipped down because we all kind of suspected that the advisor was leaving. And then it's gone. Just membership just dropped off. Gone. Are there, like, any guys left in the program at all? Because, like, there were still a majority girls, but there was still a good portion of guys in FFA. Is there, like, none left now?
It's mostly freshmen.
Guys?
And they aren't very active because they don't like the advisor. They're just a part of the chapter.
Oh boy, it's gonna be like 3 years before that frickin' place can come back to the land of the living. Looks like I do need to do some recruiting. I want you. You're gonna have to make posters. I'm telling you. You're gonna have to spend some budget on that. Screw the greenhouse. Screw it. It's a horrible greenhouse. It's not even a greenhouse. It's just a hole in the wall with some glass. That's cold as hell all year round. It's not warm. I've never been there. I've been there when it was warm once, and it was stupidly warm. Too warm. Did I ever tell you about the freaking corn plants I did in there? The experiment?
No.
I have spent probably more time in that greenhouse than anybody else. Besides, like, the advisor. Good God. I'd spend an hour a day watering, measuring, examining corn plants.
We threw out your worm cooler away.
That's fine. I spent, like, $5 on it. It's...
All the worms died. Like, immediately.
Well, they weren't gonna... Well, version 2.0, I'm thinking about. We gotta do something commercialized. Anyways, so, okay. Alright, I asked about how the penguin... How has your week been? How have you been the past 2 weeks?
Pretty good. Haven't done a whole lot. I was on Minecraft with my brother. I started talking about how I need to build a desk, and I just built a desk, so... That was fun.
Oh, you did build a desk. That's right. Oh, my interview. I had an interview Friday. You were so intrigued Saturday or Sunday when I brought this up, and now you're just like,
Yeah, tell me about it.
okay. So, all right. So, 2 weeks ago on the previous podcast, last time on Dr. Sheep, anime sound effects. Anyways, I'm sorry. I find it funny. Phil would find it funny. Kyle would find it funny. You're just not funny. Anyways. Left my jokes here. It's terrible. Oh my god. How did you not? Wait, hold on. Alright. I'll get back to that comment. My brain is. Alright. So. A few weeks ago, Phil and I were talking about finding jobs. And so I applied for a bunch of jobs. I was supposed to apply for more jobs today. I never did that. Anyways. Well, I heard back from one of them. And they're like, yeah. So you get an interview next week. Friday night. Friday afternoon. I'm like, okay, cool. So I go to the interview. And it's, this was more awkward than, like, most interviews. Of course, I've only been in, like, 3 job interviews, this being the 3rd one. I've been in multiple other interviews that I completely forgot about. 2 for my SAE, and then 2 officer ones. Which I got shafted in that last one. It's bullcrap. Bullcrap. That last one was bullcrap. Not gonna get into it. Anyways, should have been freaking secretary. I would have been a much better freaking secretary than one they picked. I don't know why they picked the guy who could the guy who couldn't spell Wednesday, the guy who didn't know the alphabet until freaking sophomore year of high school, to be secretary. Jesus. I don't care. Whatever. Anyways, did I ever tell you that story? Frickin' Towel. You know who I'm referring to as Towel, right? Your cousin. They picked him to be secretary. The man, they had to teach him the alphabet, how to spell Wednesday, and Nebraska. He didn't know the alphabet until junior year. Sophomore year. Our English found out and she got pissed. He was just like, I never needed it. What was the point? I'm like, wait, what? And so I did ask him to put something in alphabetical order, and he didn't know. He was like, I've never had to do this before. I'm like, what? How have you not? What? The man did not know the alphabet. Bull crap. And I got put as treasurer. Anyways, okay. So this interview was more awkward than normal. And so, I don't know. We went through it, and then at the very end, they're like, okay, so salary. That wasn't hired. Not hired. Like, okay, so salary, what they discussed, and I told them what happened. And then they're like, okay, so we'll get back to you in 2 days. It's going to take a few days to figure it out, so sometime next week. But, you know, there's always, people are always retiring. There's always, you can always apply for more jobs. I'm like, great, that's real reassuring. You're basically telling me I didn't get the job. What do you say? Hey, there's more people retiring all the time. It's like, hey, we like you, but hey, you're not gonna, not this one. Nope. I'm like, waste my time. Whatever. I didn't hear back from them today. I was a little disappointed. We'll see if I don't hear back from them tomorrow, I'll shoot them an email Wednesday morning. Be like, hey, so, do I have a job? Or do I need to keep applying for more? Because I haven't done that. Anyways, yeah. How many weeks do you have left? 3, right? Including this one?
2. Oh, yeah, including this one, 3.
Yeah, I was going to say, you have another week after I graduate. Good. I need to, how is the school open? I feel like I've asked you this a billion times, but how open is the school?
What do you mean?
Like, if I messaged the speech teacher and told her, hey, can I come visit Monday? Do you think I could make it in without being arrested?
I mean, you'd probably have to go through a lot of stuff with admin.
What's the admin? What do you mean?
Huh?
What do you mean the admin?
Principals, probably even supervisor or the superintendent.
They all know me. Well, the principal doesn't. Yeah, truth be told, I could probably just throw a mask on and walk in with you.
I don't think the principal knows you.
I know she or he doesn't. I could literally just throw a mask on and walk in with you, though. I would blend in.
Probably.
Truth be told, I throw my backpack on, I will blend in. Like, they will. How are they? Who's gonna know? As long as some idiot doesn't say something, who was ever gonna know? Half the teachers there don't know me anymore. All right, so that's not even a. I could just be like, I'm new. I literally had new students show up in like the last month when I was in 3rd grade. The class went from 18 to 23 real quick. Like in the last like month. From 18 to 23. It's the highest my class ever got was 23 before we combined with Ceresco. It was 3rd grade. We had a girl named Kylie. Was another chick? There was a Tatiana. She's about like yay tall. Yep. She was that height in 3rd grade. She's still that height. She's Ukrainian. Escaped the Russian purge. What was it Tylia? Yes, that was her name. Tylia, Tatiana. That's only 3. I don't remember. The Kelly chick, she had like a broken hand. And like the guy who used to be in our class and then left because he wanted to play hockey, he dated her for like a week. We all hated him. Anyways. A great time. 3rd grade memories. Woohoo. Oh no. He's frozen again. Oh no. Are we going to have to cut again? Oh, god damn it.